An unprecedented day in American history, the arraignment of Donald Trump.
Here is Mr. Trump now. He's walking into the courtroom.
Tonight, the former president hitting back.
Virtually everybody that has looked at this case say there is no crime and that it should never have been brought.
After becoming the first former U.S. president charged with a crime.
34 false statements made to cover up other crimes. These are felony crimes in New York State, no matter who you are.
And good evening, I'm Maurice Dubois.
And I'm Christine Johnson. Tonight, the former president is back at Mar-a-Lago, his plane arriving in Florida around 6:40. His supporters lining the streets as he returned home.
Less than 2 hours later, he delivered his first public remarks since being charged with 34 felony counts of falsifying business records in an alleged scheme to undermine the 2016 election.
We have team coverage of today's historic appearance. Alice Gaynor was one of the reporters inside the courtroom. Ali Bauman spoke with protesters on both sides. Marcia Kramer has political analysis and what's next for the former president. Let's begin tonight with Dick Brennan outside of Manhattan Criminal Court. Dick?
Well, Maurice and Christine, 34 counts. Any one of them could mean prison time for Donald Trump. Tonight, the former president was defiant after a humbling day.
Now they have really stepped up their efforts by indicting the 45th president of the United States who received.
Tonight, Donald Trump defending himself.
I never thought anything like this could happen in America.
On a day that saw the former president become the first in American history to be charged with a crime. Inside a Manhattan courtroom, there was none of the usual Trump swagger. Instead, he seemed somber, listening intently. And when asked for a plea, he said, not guilty.
We cannot and will not normalize serious criminal conduct.
Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg laid out the case that Trump orchestrated the scheme to influence the 2016 presidential election by suppressing negative stories with hush money payments, including to adult film star Stormy Daniels, who received a $130,000 payment from Trump's then fixer Michael Cohen. There was $150,000 to former Playboy model Karen McDougal, who said she had an affair with Trump, and $30,000 to a former Trump Tower doorman who claimed Trump had fathered a child out of wedlock, a story later found to be false.
Under New York state law, it is a felony to falsify business records with intent to defraud and an intent to conceal another crime.
Trump's attorneys say the charges are political.
Everyone is not above the law, no one's below it either. And if this man's name was not Donald J. Trump, there is no scenario we'd all be here today.
A key element to the case, that the DA proved that business fraud was done to hide other crimes.
I think Donald Trump has a lot of problems.
Constitutional law expert Andrew Lieb says the DA details a mountain of evidence.
There's witnesses that are involved. There's recordings that are involved. The whole story just really makes sense about how it was trying to change the results of an election. And that's really what the problem is for Donald Trump tonight.
Now, legal experts do say, though, that this is far from a slam dunk. In the meantime, the former president faces 3 other investigations that could lead to indictments. We're live in Lower Manhattan. Dick Brennan, CBS 2 News.
Dick, thank you.